Am I alive? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, everyone. A little bit of a late start. And we'll see if this stream holds up today. We just had the power go out. Like, it flickered out just as I was about to start streaming. So, we'll see how much we can get done today. I'm going to be playing some more Metroid Prime. Last time we were just about to enter the belly of the beast, the Phazon Mines. One of my favorite parts of the game. I love the pirates and everything they do, so... Might be a little bit biased. Anyway, solid 52% of the way done with the game. I think we're a little bit further along than that, in my opinion. But we do still have some upgrades to get. I'm thinking if everything goes smoothly and we don't lose power, could probably get the next 4 key upgrades for Samus. Won't spoil what they are, though. Some are awesome. Some are okay. But they will allow us to traverse everywhere. Anywhere we want to go, really. So yes, that's right. We're in this kind of like auxiliary save room here. Well, it sounds like the space pirates have respawned since we last played. A little missile action with wave beam. Same with this guy way out here. That count as a hard fall. Anyway. These heavy turrets back? Oh, they're not, because we deactivated the door. I'll get past me looking out for myself. Take this guy out. Get him. There we go. 5 pirates down. Anyway, yeah, we already got that upgrade that was up there. Yeah, Phazon Mines is one of those segments of the game that really is kind of like an endurance trial. So by this point in the game, you want to have plenty. Looks like we got some more of those like mega turrets up here. But take care of them nicely. You want to have plenty of upgrades by the time you get to 4. I think this is Bendizium. Yes, it is. Can't really mess with that yet. We will eventually get the upgrade. I think it's our next upgrade in order to take care of Bendizium. Pretty sure it's our next upgrade. Ah, yes, this room. See that guy there. He thinks he's sneaky. This guy's hanging out. I'm gonna take care of these pirates. There are shadow pirates. They're back. Huh. No idea why he was being like electrocuted there. This is definitely the ice beam. Yeah, a couple shadow pirates in this room. We know how to deal with them, though. And I do believe there are new versions of space pirates in the Phazon Mines. One corresponding to each beam type that Samus has. Check, make sure there's nobody hanging out. These pirates like to hang out on ceilings. Oh, the little light has a heat signature. That's cute. I don't know if that was in the original. It's a nice detail, though. Nice little touch. Oh, I forgot to check the chat, even. I hope we get through recording at least one episode today. We got at least 5 people chilling. So, I appreciate everyone for, sticking through the late start that we got today. And I apologize. I can't control the weather, though. It's snowing like crazy outside, even though it's March. I need to leave this state, man. But, yeah. Oh, this is the new pirate here, so we need to scan these guys. As you can tell, they have new armor, and they're looking very nice. In the 1080p here. This is the Wave Trooper. It's a space pirate armed with wave beam technologies. space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon systems. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo design originals, but still quite potent. So, yes, you can only kill these guys with the wave beam, but this is part of the reason why we went back to the wave buster. So we could just give them what for and electrocute the heck out of them. Got one more hanging out from the back. Yeah, you saw what happened to your buddies. You're no exception. Sorry, dude. The doors have been unlocked. Nice. Anyway, yeah, so that is... See plenty of those. There is a variant of pirate for each beam type that Samus can acquire. So that'll be a recurring theme here in the Phazon Mines. Bendesium. Yep, more Bendesium. Get that eventually. Got some more Geiger counter clicking noises. I love it. Very nice looking Phazon. Take a look at our... Ooh, that's what I thought. Give me a sec, I need the police beam for you. There we go. Got a hit off though. Yeah. As much as I love this place, I don't remember too much about it. I have no idea what just happened to your buddy there. Don't even worry about it. These guys you can just destroy outright. They're regular pirates. But yeah, again, my poor voice. This is going to be another like lore-heavy segment. You know, assuming the weather holds up. But there is a lot to be discussed here. A lot of experimentation the pirates are doing on their own genome. As you can see right here, this is... Oh, it's pirate data. I'll get that in a sec. Unit Ident Code EPG 8642, Batch 23. Field Designation Elite Pirate Alpha. Stasis tank is reinforced with Bendesium alloy plates. So again, good to note. We'll have to come back and fight this guy once we get the ability to break through Bendesium. Recommend battle system for elite pirates are as follows. Shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon. Repulsion shield. Wave quake projector. Energy siphon system. And retractable wrist bayonets. Yeah, they are souping these guys up for war. Basically, is what you gather from all this. Anyway, this is the Space Pirate log that we scanned through the Elite Pirate. But anyway, log 11.001.9. Initial Project Helix experiments with Space Pirate embryos were disastrous. The Phazon diffusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within the zone of perception. Research team Scalera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a Phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo Phazon with Space Pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. So yeah, it makes you wonder how long the pirates have been here on Talon 4 doing all this, because I mean, they've had a whole bunch of time to set up these like bases and whatnot, and they're pretty like, you know, way past knee deep in all this research for Phazon. Anyway, that's a big baddie in there. He's pretty mean. We don't get to fight him just yet. I believe... Yes, there are enemies we can see up there. More of the wave troopers, I believe. We can just go up there and say hi to them. I also think there's a new pirate waiting for us up here. Oh, cheeky. He put up his little defense barrier. Get him with a little half charge if we can. Nailed him. I didn't even notice that they put up this like whole defensive barricade. That's pretty sweet. Platform systems active. I don't remember that detail. It's pretty cool though. Maybe it's on the upper level that our new enemy is. Security alert, all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made it to planetfall on Talon 4. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Yeah, they take you very seriously here. I mean, only murdered like, a couple hundred space pirates already. I can only imagine why. He's got a pretty high kill count so far. You're an upgrade. Anyway, upward and onward. This is the new guy we need to scan. That? I want to scan the pirate. There we go. So, just like the Wave Trooper, this is the Power Trooper. Space Pirate armed with Power Beam technology. Space Pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapon systems. Ain't going down that mine with y'all, man. Welcome to the October Skies Special Edition. October Skies Space Edition, where we, instead of launching rockets into space, we, launch space pirates into space with super missiles. Anyway. Oh, good to see you. Anyway, they reverse engineer the power beam, blah, blah, blah. They're weak to your power beam. Your Chozo designs are better. So, these guys, pretty straightforward. Susceptible to the super missile, though. And he knocked me all the way down. What a jerk. Well, I knocked him all the way down, too. He also died. Yeah, this is like a whole, like, mining laser thingy. Attention, all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. Industrial pulse beam only. Auto-firing mode engaged. Bad. So all of these basically have different structural integrities, which is weird. One of these has like a little missile upgrade in it, I think. I forget which one it is, but we're just going to start from left to right. This is basically like a little mining laser. It's a very powerful mining laser. But you can spin it. And then you can... That's kind of how you aim it. It's like the little puzzle for this room. And then you can tell it to shoot. That's kind of the door to get out. I think it's all the way on this side, though, the one we want. Oh, must be the other one. That looks about right. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I don't think there's anything in the other ones. Oh, beam. There we go. Need the ice beam to get through that door. Yeah, we're just gonna drop through here. Samus can tank it. I'm sorry, Samus. I think there's more pirates in this room. More wave folks. Our folks. Got him. This one's gonna go for miles. named that one the Miss Riley. I like the little Geiger counter sound. Got like a little phazon nodule growing out. Anyway, this room's a little annoying. Imagine being the pirate working here and being like, hey, we need to calibrate the laser on new target. Get the 1 meter wide ball so we can turn this thing. Look, man. Yeah, video game logic is definitely just video game logic. So I think we just first need to go up to this blue section here. So how you work this little puzzle is you hop in here. Again, they go grab their 1 meter wide ball. And it just so happens to be the key for everything. Now we can get up to the second floor, and we gotta look for where... I think the red one is the second floor? Yeah. So we want to see where that one wants to dump off at. Okay, alright. It's all the way to the left here, so we should be able to see it. And, I'm gonna apologize in advance too, because I was just telling the Twitch chat when I started... You know, I tried to start at 6 o'clock sharp, right? But, you know, Michigan had other plans. We are, like, going through, like, a severe snowstorm right now. So, it's, like, snowing sideways outside, and the power cut out, like, exactly at 6. Is it the same 1 meter wide ball we use for the locks? Yeah, can't miss it. I mean, yeah. Anyway. They did add some lighting to this, I noticed. I don't think this ambient lighting on the track was there in the original. Whoa, Nelly, Samus. Whoa, Nelly. Ooh, there be wave pirates. Quick little double charge, we'll get them. Can't really access that yet. We'll need our Bendesium explosives later. Wave Bamboo Tunnel. Might as well hit them to see if they drop any goodies for us. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Getting it? There we go. Now we can drop down here. Back to the ice beam already. Oh yeah, this is really cool. This is one of the things I really like that they did with the Phazon mines is that there's these mini elevators. You play the elevator theme, but as you descend into the belly of the beast, you can see the light of Talon 4 fade before your eyes. And that up there is the thing where the 12 artifacts go. It's hovering above the impact crater. I figured that might hurt me. Usually have lots of goodies in them. So, in true pirate fashion, there's a pirate hanging out in these stinky vents. He's in there having the Taco Bell experience of his life. But you can put him out of his misery by shooting this. And he tries to share his bean burrito experience with you if you don't shoot that, but you also get a missile expansion by blowing up that explosive crate. Then here we can kind of see the deeper expanse into the Phazon mines. The ambient noises of Phazon. Looking very neat. Very menacing feeling for something that's inanimate. Oh boy. Okay. I think this is our first showdown here with the elite pirate. Yep. It's not too stoked that we're here. Oh boy. Got two things to scan on this guy. This is the Elite Pirate. Phazon Enhanced Space Pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well-armed. Elite Pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon system absorbs beam weapon shots. The nature of this system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Well-armed, the Elite Pirate is effective in close combat and at distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. He also has a giant artillery cannon on his shoulder. Yeah, this is a really cool fight. There is kind of a way to cheese it, which maybe I'll do. But it's not even like, you just can kind of manipulate the AI on these guys a little bit. Anyway, the Plasma Artillery Cannon. Unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected to the energy siphon system to augment... Cannon connected to an energy siphon system to augment performance. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. So while these guys have their energy siphon up, which is the little thing where they give you the talk to the hand pose, it powers up their giant like artillery shot, and this is very devastating if you don't dodge it. So anyway, so see how he's giving me that talk to the hand. If you get close to this guy though, you can juke him into doing like a fist slam, then you can just dome him with a super missile. So that's usually how you want to take care of these guys. Just like that. Doesn't take much after that. Already gotten rid of his artillery launcher. I'll just take one more super missile to the face. He's gone. Yeah, that fight. If you don't know though, like to... And we do have some more pirates that are going to ambush us because they're not very happy at what we just did. I believe they are. Anyway. But if you don't know to like kind of like juke him into like using a melee attack, that fight can get kind of annoying because I think you have to use normal missiles to stagger him. Anyway, a shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The something Star Marines were acquired acquired them from where letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon. Yeah, so they basically just ransacked a warehouse for all of the weaponry they're strapping these elite pirates up, sounds like. Looks like we got some more lore here. This is log 10.023.7. Security command issued an all points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty would go to the unit who delivers Aran to command, dead or alive. It matters not. Pretty savage. There's another logbook here, already starting off strong in the Phazon mines with the lore. This is log 11.156.9. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impenetrable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent life form readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of Phazon from the Phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to vast deposits of Phazon within, but will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. Foolish. Very foolish. But they don't know that. Anyway. Let's see if we can find these guys. Oh! It's a new guy. This is the Ice variant. We've already read this before. Ice Trooper, Space Pirate armed with Ice Beam technology, pays in reverse engineers, heavy, blah blah blah. Ice Beam, yes, yes, yes. Weak to the Ice Beam. Your Chozo designs are better than theirs, though. They got the mass-produced jank version. These guys, I don't know if you can kill them with missiles. The 1-2 combo. Nope. Just got an Ice Beam one. But, thankfully, the Ice Beam does considerable damage on its own. Oh! Let me just read your message real quick. The hunter hellbent on genociding our species is capable of turning into a 1 meter wide ball. Command has ordered all air vents to be 1 meter wide at a minimum. No problems have been found with this. Yeah, basically. I mean, I think later on in the Phazon Mines 2, they tried to recreate your morph ball technology. That's like one of the scan lore entries in this place. And probably one of my favorite in the game. Anyway, this is Phazon Nutrient Band, Elite Pirate Ration Processing in progress. Yep, same thing, same thing. This is what they're feeding them. Oh, what's in here? Oh, a little 1 meter wide tunnel. Go figure. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get up there quite yet. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I can jump up there. Can I jump up here? Way to get up there. Just continue onward. Oh, that's probably... Yeah. We actually do need to go back this way. I have to figure out how to get up there. Maybe it's one of these? Ooh. Oh, it's literally just through here. Duh. Okay. There are some more computers that I want to read. Sorry, Space Pirates are going to have to wait. I mean, you wrote this stuff. I'm going to read it. Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply with will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. Look, man. I don't know if I'd be eating it anyway, but they make it sound like it's like the good drug, so... security level tau will be in effect until further notice. All levels... all leaves cancelled. Pending downgrade of alert status. Yeah, all leaves cancelled. Pending downgrade of alert status. It's been a long day of staring at spreadsheets today, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, Bioform, Samus Aran continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Man has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aran. Report to field officers for details. Pirate Lore 11.222.8. Science team is attempting to reverse engineer. Here it is. This is it. Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. Yeah, it ain't worth it. But it'd be nice to be the key that, you know, operates all the machinery in the building. So anyway, here's another guy waiting for us who we missed. There we go. Yeah, the ice beam ones aren't too bad because once you freeze them, you can just kind of take them out. I want a game replay as Pirate Command. Yeah, me too. Like you were saying earlier in the chat, like that's what the multiplayer for Echo should have been, was just a bunch of pirates duking it out in a combat simulator. That'd be a pretty sweet idea. I'd play the heck out of that. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This can make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities. Cough, cough, thermal visor, but you don't really need it. Especially when you like jump up in their face and super missile them, it damages the shoulder cannon anyway. Security alert, computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The hunter can access our system at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Facility commands request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG 8644 and EPG 8656 for field duty at once. And I think we saw that was Alpha Pirate at the beginning, was 8644. Talon Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Talon Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. So they're aware. It's weird because you're right, you know, it's... I mean, that's why I like to imagine that they built this facility like they were here a long time before, you know, the events of Prime and even probably the Zero mission take place. I mean, it's in the same solar system. They've had all this time to, like, build these facilities and things. Anyway, plenty of more lore and things to scan here. Let's just work our way around.
Recorded to logbook.
Lots of pirate lore in the Phazon mine, so bear with me as I attempt to put many of you asleep with my voice. Anyway, Space Pirate data coded. This is log 11.440.4. Results are in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remains of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we will destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. They are pretty ugly, aren't they? The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. No respect. No respect. Other pirate lore. This is log 11.452.8. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts like a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume that there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find all the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. Phazon infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Deca Triticle with what? With Phazon infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Triticle? Replacement of Deca Triticle with Phazon infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security request deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission critical areas immediately. Force field offline. Access granted. Yeah, we can just hack right through their systems. Got some more pirate lore here. This is a log 11.402.5. We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the locations of the Chozo's artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysis can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding the artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. It's interesting because they do have a couple Chozo artifacts in their possession. Do you think they would start by studying those? Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordate and bendesium covers in 2 decacycles. Yeah, because they know you can blow up radium and telluric alloy. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter. So that kind of explains why you don't ever get to, like, reach out to, like, the Galactic Federation for help, I guess. Increase phazon portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once. Let's scan this one.
Recorded to logbook.
New pirate data. This is log 11.377.1. Analysis continues on these cursed ruins and the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to the strange artifacts that belong in the temple. But we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. Yeah, I absolutely want a game where you play as Pirate Command. That would be sweet. Like if they did like a Federation Force type game where you play as the space pirates, but like less chibi and like more, you know, Prime-esque, I guess. You know, realistic, I guess. You know, yep, that would be amazing. Part Factorio, part FTL or something. I mean, it'd be sweet. I don't know, even if you were just like the ground assault force, you know, doing something, that'd be awesome. Fighting the Federation. It don't matter. Even if it was like a Metroid RTS, where like the pirates were like one of the factions and you just played as the commanding officers of the faction as you were like base building and stuff, that'd be pretty sweet. Just theory crafting. Nintendo, here's my routing number for the ideas. Anyway, we got some more pirate lore here. Space pirate data decoded. This is log 11.664.2. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at the Chozo ruin sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes that these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Look at that determination. Gotta love the pirates. Anyway, another vertical door. Always happy to see them. This is a cute little room with a cute little cutscene. But, I mean, there's not much threatening you in this room. It's kind of funny. Like, they purposely, like, do this to, like, kind of trap you in here, and it's like, oh, no. You're like, oh, I guess I'll just walk out of here. Alright, bye. Anyway, got some more computers to scan. This is going to be a lot of talking, this episode, at least. Metroids from the initial... That's not the way to start. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to Hunter phase. Be advised that the Hunter Metroids have siphon tentacles that can attack with them from a distance, as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids. Increased aggression levels observed in latest elite pirate units, increasing phazon feed by 0.07% per science team mandate. They're just gonna like increase it a little bit. Metroid activity accelerating in non-frigid areas. Yep. More Metroids all over the place. Oh, there's a guy here. Let me murk this guy and then I'll get to your comment. Get him. Man, that one was a Miss Riley. Ooh, it's a power dude. Chilling. One more. It's over Anakin, I have the high ground. Well, I did till I launched him into the rafters. Anyway. Chaman says, yeah, like part Factorio where you mine and refine Phazon. And part Zoo/Jurassic Park management game where you periodically lab experiments, break containment, and go on rampages. Yeah, basically. That would be on flavor. Anyway. Ooh, hey, look, we've got another buddy. And he's kind of slanted. No respect for this elite pirate. All available troopers report to Mine Security Command. Cryosleep tank damaged. Immediate maintenance required. Force field offline. I think there's a little glitch you can do with this too, where if you just jump down instead of coming through here, this force field is active. I should have just seen if it was in this version of the game. But when you come back, that guy breaks out. Spoilers. But, yeah, it's kind of funny because the force field's up and he just walks through it and you're like, wait a minute. Or it just like disappears. I remember it looking funny. Anyway. This is Unit Ident Code EPG 8701. Batch 01. Field designation elite pirate. Yep, we got another elite pirate. Couple elite pirates hanging out here. We got more computers to scan. Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite pirate forces. Unauthorized Talon Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited. Death to the hunter. Death to all that oppose us.
Recorded to logbook.
New pirate data. Log 11.232.8. Elite Pirate Epsilon's propensity for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its consistent Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Epsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself with the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming the Omega Pirate, based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on Phazon. Now, it's interesting because they are like, you know, foreshadowing a boss at this of the Phazon mines, but also they talk about how it heals itself, so they must have like juiced this guy up to be this giant thing and then started shooting it, you know what I mean? And just to see what would happen. That's like part of their test program, is to be like, oh yeah, okay, so like here's our like new super soldier, and like let's blow his arm off and see what happens. Yeah, it's pretty brutal testing here at the Space Pirate Command. Anyway, test results from battle simulations having Aaron are promising. Elite units report a 74% success ratio against Aaron in testing. High Command is pleased, but expects a higher ratio by the project's end. You got little like battle simulations of fighting you. Increase Bombu patrols in authorized areas. Yeah, I forgot that the Bombus were made by the pirates. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Flight pattern Sigma 4 is in effect. And another elite pirate chillin'. This is Unit Ident Code EPG 8702, Batch 01. Field designation, Elite Pirate. Anyway, moving on. Another vertical door. Let's drop on in. back over to the power beam here for a second. Got another baddie just chilling in here. Cryosleep tank unit C5, or is it S? C something. 4468R. Unit modified for elite pirate storage. You're not happy with me. Anyway, moving on. Oh yes, this is where we need to be. So in this room is one of the more annoying bosses in the game. I think it can only be damaged by your power beam. But on hard mode, this is more difficult. And with the GameCube controls, it's even worse. Anyway, Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call. Rerouting request to central command. Phase-on processing and security systems are taxing the Dynamo beyond safety tolerances. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our systems, it's not enough. Further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. So they're pushing their Dynamo here to its limits. And as you can see, that is our baddie down there. This is one of the only unscannable enemies in the game. There is no scan entry for this. I like to call him the Shadow Sentry. It's just my little pet name for him. But yeah, and you can't lock onto him either. So, pretty annoying to fight because you can't lock on. You have to manually aim everything. You can kind of cheese him from this upper platform. He's shooting me with bullets. There's the effect. Quit screwing up my visor. Missed him again. Missed him again. Pretty hard to hit. Oh, I got him. Yeah, that's much more difficult on GameCube. Having to like look up and hold L to like hold your vertical like aim and then strafe left and right to line up the shot. We got him though. So now is a little puzzle for our next upgrade here. If we can scan it. Multiple safety system malfunction detect units should be taken offline immediately. They're pushing their power to its maximum. And this is the power bomb. Press and use R in morph ball mode to use power bomb. Yes. So our next upgrade here, power bomb. Just a stupid little maze. I mean, it doesn't really do much damage if you touch the walls. Compared to how much health we have, so I'm just gonna like roll through here lackadaisically, don't mind me. Then you want to use this little like puddle of water. Blow it up and splash it on the nearby pylons. It kind of shorts them out. They're not zapping anymore. Come on. Here we go. And it's really just a goal to get to the center. Go. We have the power bombs, which aren't like weird because they're not like this super missile. Like they have their own ammo, I guess. They are very. It's funny because they're extremely powerful, but you only get a few of them, and you really want to save them for like unlocking new areas and stuff. So, let me take a look here at these computers first. The keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Domestic beasts have been deemed highly susceptible to phase-on madness and are thereby a hazard to personnel. All Gronkats and Olbaps must be disposed of immediately. Olbap? I want to know what an Olbap is. Failure to comply will result in loss of pay for a cycle and reduced rations. An entire shift of Dynamo workers have been transferred to the following bouts of phase-on madness. Units have reported to science team for use in laboratory studies and new elite pirate program. Their dementia will make them adequate training adversaries for the elite team. So they're just the people that go insane from phase-on madness. Let me just read that again. Dynamo workers have been transferred. Bouts of phase-on madness. Reported to science team for use in laboratory studies. Yeah, okay. Yep. So they're going to use the people that went psycho from minding the phase-on as, like, target practice for the elite pirates, I guess. Anyway, we have here a save station, but no fish this time, unfortunately. Maybe they got phase-on madness. And I think I'm going to go forward and scan a few things and then double back and cut the video here. I'm very glad that I got at least one video segment. I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to jinx it. Won't say it. Let's continue. Maybe I should just cut it right there. I'm playing risky today. That is not that button. There we go. So, power bombs. Looking very nice in 1080p. This is an interesting room. It's a unique way to kind of heat this room. I think there's 5 mega turrets that are facing you here. But if you roll into the Morphball form, you can go into this little hatch here. There's 4 of them. You can pop up back here. And if you're cheeky, you can scan this. You can shut off the turrets. Wah, wah, wah. Then you can just take them all out normally. We could just super missile them. I think that'll take care of all of them. So it's not really necessary, but it's a nice little thing that they added. A nice little touch. Some power bombs. What is all this? I'm so curious. Cryo tank failure. Bio life signs are at flatline. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Just floating pieces of a deceased organism. Is there more in here? Very cool, very cool. Anyway, I don't think there's much more we can do at this point. Like, we've kind of hit a dead end here. So we kind of got to double back. Can't really go any further, but there is something fun you can do in this room, because as you can see, these pirates that are over here are just chilling doing their jobs, and I think we can shut off that force field and get them all screwed. Security now accepting volunteers for hunting parties. The target is Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Suspension of synthetic Metroid rations has been ordered. Synthetic Metroid rations to be replaced by live bioenergy sources on 12.025.1. Infusion of phazon into local fungi is proceeding. This program has produced a cheap, viable ration for many other phazon enhanced units on Talon 4. A mass production program has been authorized. Studies indicate decreased aggression between elite pirates and irradiated Metroids. Science team believes that the infusion of phazon in these units may be forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway. Fungal invigoration fluid processing levels normal. And then this one. Warning, force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will be breached. Ruh-roh. We get to watch him die. Oh man. Brutal. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're already up here. Hit him with the old ice beam. Ooh, Trooper 1. Yeah, I don't think there's much more we can do in this area. This is when you start getting into the deep phazon mines. You can hear from the music change. But we'll scan what we can, go back, save, and then we'll cut the video there. Science team reminds all personnel to refrain from antagonizing Metroids. Severe penalties will be enforced for all violators of this order, or violations of this order. Yeah, don't poke the Metroids. I mean, see what happens when you do? That's pretty cool. Little, like, biometric hand reader on the wall for the pirate claw. Very cool. Got him. Nailed him. Now, I remember this room in the original being a lot darker. A lot darker. Size increase of 400% indicated in fungal unit. So they're messing with these mushrooms.
Data received.
I'm pretty sure I know where to go, but this room is very interesting compared to what I'm used to from the original. Anyway, yeah, we're supposed to head out of here and go to this life grove to get something else. It's a spectral presence detected. Phase on ghosts. Warning. Spoilers. Whatever. We gotta go have a showdown there and to get some technology for our suit. Yeah, let me just admire this room for a second. We'll be back here. Once we get the way to cross this area. Squishy mushroom noises. Anyway, moving on. Synthetic Metroid ration mix processing and in progress. What's this say? Report any force field malfunctions to operations command immediately. Do not disengage force field without command authorization. Whoops. Sorry, we definitely did. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Good thing those turrets didn't come back. But you know what did is probably the pirates in this room. I think it's full of... Yes. Hanging ice pirates is what it's full of. They'd be hanging. Ooh, nailed that one. Can I lock into this one? Thank you. Got him. There we go. Yeah, they did. They really did. They get destroyed pretty easily. Unfortunately, they get bodied. They don't even need like a missile combo. I mean, the ice spreader does help, but you don't really need it on those guys. But who really drew the short end of the stick, the short straw, was the plasma ones. I mean, it's like, okay, so they're weak to the plasma beam as everything else in this game. Anyway. I'm going to cut the video here, so YouTube, I'm peacing out. See you next video. Twitch, we got one more episode in the works for us. Another 50-minute block session, weather permitting. So, like I said, YouTube, I'm peacing out. See you guys next episode.